Hi, everyone. You hear a lot about Florida's beaches and pools, but have you ever heard about Florida's natural springs? Florida has more than 1,000 natural springs. Some say that's the largest concentration of springs anywhere on Earth. But what are they exactly? I'm Vanessa, your teacher with Learn English Florida. Let's find out. Springs form when groundwater flows to the surface through openings in the ground. Florida springs have many purposes. Most of the state's drinking water comes from our springs. The springs provide a home to many different animals, from fish to manatees and more. And people in Florida love to visit the springs to relax. The water from Florida's springs stays at 70 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. That's about 22 degrees Celsius. It's a nice, refreshing temperature. The springs are mostly in central and north Florida. Most are north of Tampa. And if you look at the map, you can see where Tampa is. Florida may have more than 1,000 natural springs, but a much smaller number are used for recreation. There are more than 19 state parks named for springs. They have names like Weeki Wachee Springs State Park, um, Silver Springs State Park, Rainbow Springs State Park, and Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park. The activities that people do at these springs can vary a lot. At Silver Springs State Park, visitors can take a ride in glass-bottom boats and look right down into the water and see all types of animals in the clear water. People also might kayak or boat at Silver Springs. At Rainbow Springs and some other popular springs, you can rent an inner tube and take your time flowing down the water. It can be very relaxing. You'll also see people boating and paddleboarding, sometimes with their dogs. At Homosassa Springs and Three Sisters Springs, manatees will come to the waters in the winter to stay warm. So you can't really swim there, but you can go to see manatees. They're very popular. At Weeki Wachee Springs State Park, north of Tampa, you can watch mermaid shows. These famous mermaid shows have gone on since the 1940s and continue today. You also can go swimming there. People also like to snorkel and scuba dive in Florida springs. Some areas with springs also have camping. Our springs can get very crowded because they're a nice experience. If you plan to go, it's good to go early. You will have to pay a small amount of money to use the springs. If you've been watching our channel for a while, then you may have a specific question in mind. Are there alligators in the springs? Well, there could be alligators in any body of water in Florida, yet they aren't spotted very often in the springs. And remember that alligators usually don't want to be around people. So if there are many people using the springs, alligators will want to stay away. Now that you've learned more about Florida's springs, you can consider visiting them the next time you're in Florida. let's take a look at our pronunciation practice for this week. I'm going to say each word on the left side if you'd like to repeat. Surface, surface. Number 2, temperature, temperature. Number 3, mermaid, mermaid. Something we don't have there that might be fun to practice is the name of some of the state parks. You can rewind the video and see the names like Weeki Wachee State Park and Homosassa Springs State Park, etc. So, thanks for watching this week's lesson. Please share our videos and our channel with others who want to learn English about Florida. If you see our video description for today, you can see some other reading about Florida Springs that will help you practice English. Please come back next week where we'll do a video on dealing with the heat in Florida. It's been a hot summer. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.